You know, I'm gonna give good old Mr. Roberto a little bit of slack, because I also think I would have trouble fighting if I was not only a chubby man in probably his 30s to 40s, but also wearing a big old dress. Just a big old dress. Walls are bleeding again, good. Hi, my name is Odd, I'm Ulcer Knight, and welcome back to Let's Blindly Play Eternal Darkness Sander's Requiem for a GameCube. Best Nintendo console. I'm not trying to start a debate, guys, just facts, come on. Clearly, anybody. I'm joking. I really like the GameCube, though. In case you couldn't tell how the last 3 games I've Let's Played have been GameCube games. Holy crap. Oh, what the I'm not sure what to think of that, to be honest. Does it do anything? I don't seem to be losing any health, or, as I said, anything really. The bodies of dead slaves litter the corridor. Oh boy. So last time we continued on as Roberto, and I do believe we are nearing the end? What is happening? I don't like it. I don't like it. Let me out. Let me out. Okay. Seems very sketchy. Maybe I'll have to use some kind of shield. I'm gonna try that anyhow. It could be worth the case. So, in the last episode, I talked about Boktai and how I got into Let's Playing, and also, as I said, continued on with that whole Roberto thing. That was fun. Hopefully nearing the end, as I said, because I don't very much like Roberto, as it turns out. Could definitely live without him, you know? Not sure if he could live without me, but I could definitely live without him. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Also, some shit is gonna go down now. Maybe I should have saved while I still had the chance. Oh well. Can I just... Okay, if I could have just walked off and died there, that would have not only been hilarious, but also a bit traumatizing. How much magic do I have? Okay, that is enough to cast another good old shield spell. I don't trust this guy to live through anything. I fear if I went to if I walked to the store with him, I would be afraid he'd just drop dead because of some reason. Now then, is that a piano hanging over here? No? Okay, what's that? Mister? Is there people here? This man babbles incoherently about worms. They all do. They all do. What's this then? A hideous bas-relief adorns the monolith. Humans thrown into a nest of huge worms. The people have been sacrificed, ingested by the worms to fuel some unknown... blah blah blah. You know, when I was in the mafia, we only threw the people in the car. We threw the car off a cliff. We didn't need to worry about worms. Oh, that is a very nice image. This carving depicts a man's skeletal remains in the cruel embrace of a multitude of worm-like creatures. Are these the things that kill the men in this room? Well, I don't know. I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's by cutting the rope. Ha! I did it. I'm gonna pull that lever. I'm gonna die because of something awful. Well, here we go. What? Oh, hey, hey, hoo, ha, he, ha, hoo, he, ha, hoo, run. Ah, they actually tried to attack me. Oh boy, I wasn't prepared for that. That was a very short cutscene. Let's pull the lever, yeah. See what happens. Oh, well, I mean, that's fine with you, then I guess. I'm supposed to examine this room. However, I'm not sure if there's any time for that. Just examine real quick, yep, The dilapidated roof is all I saw. I don't really need to know much more than that. Robert has completed the survey of his complex. Now can return to the surface and report his findings to his captor. Good. I bet you there are going to be 50 monsters on my way back. Also, this is going to take forever because Roberto is a fat piece of shit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. He's a husky piece of poo. There we go, that's more mild. Those little... well, whatever. Can I make it? Okay, well, I like that I actually had the right idea with the shield spell there, because usually when I try to use spells to do stuff like that, it doesn't... Is that a painting of a dog? I swear, if that's some kind of Mr. Fister or Ratchet to Hank thing, like with the Like in the Insomniac Museum in the Ratchet and Clank game, like they put a dev dog here. That would be the coolest thing. I love when the developers do that kind of stuff, you know? Okay, so I feel like I might be intercepted by things on my way back, you know? I just have this sinking feeling, if you will, that some bad stuff is gonna happen at some point or other. But you know, I live in the hope. I live in hope. I live in hope of the moment and hope that maybe it won't be that awful after all. Maybe. Probably will be. Oh, good, this thing. My favorite. Oh, good, a trapper. Oh, good, I'm in the dimension of trappers. Wonderful. I don't think that was there last time. I'd just like to point that out. Purple. Yeah, I made it. Alright. So, I feel like this chapter is also going to end in catastrophe for our old friend Roberto. Then again, don't all chapters end in catastrophe for most people, except for perhaps Edward Lindsay, who I don't believe has died yet, or maybe he died, but he wasn't killed off by Pius. And like, we are Pius's bitch. Like, we are Pius's bitch boy Roberto right now. We are Pius's little fuckboy from Italy. And we have I don't believe we have any chance of getting out of this in an okay manner, you know? I swear, if I slice some of these people, are they gonna attack me? Okay, because they are the most passive-aggressive thing. Like, the humans in this game, like, same thing in the mansion with Max. The most passive-aggressive people, they just kind of angrily walk at you, and then they start punching you. I find that to be more scary than lots of the monsters thus far. Also, I'm all the way back, almost, actually. This one somewhat faster than I had expected. That's good. That means I believe the chapter is going to be over soon. And I want to start a new one. Because this is thus far... Well, it's been a pretty cool chapter, maybe because it has been so short. And I approve of that very much. Let's see here. What's my judgment here, boys?
And what news do you bring me, architect?
Oh, it's a cool place.
The foundations are infested.
Yes.
Demons and devils. Many lives will be lost if you try to build there.
Yeah. Do I look like I give a shit?
Junkie. The construction will continue as planned.
But the demons.
But the demons.
Insane to build there.
I am insane.
Silence, dog.
Stop I'm a cat.
Dwells beneath the Forbidden City is the very reason it was built.
Alright.
For you to understand, you must witness it firsthand.
Oh no.
Let me educate you.
I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. Just let me sleep 5 more minutes.
Sacrifice.
Oh boy. So our boy Roberto gonna be thrown in the pile?
I am the scourge of God, appointed to chastise you.
Okay.
Since no one knows the remedy for your iniquity.
Cozy. You know, recreational activities and friendship. Recreational activities and friendship are words that we need to remember in these dark times.
Architect, you are about to make your largest contribution to this project.
Oh boy. Yep. That's wonderful. There's that. Yep. That's yep. That sure is. That sure is. Oh, that chapter was a bummer. Then again, haven't most chapters been bummers this far? Except for Lindsay's chapter, because that was just Indiana Jones and jewelry. Okay, now there's space. Hi, space. We're gonna see that cube thing, or not cube, but this square from 2001: A Space Odyssey. No, okay, good then. Okay, let me think. By the way, here it is. Oh, I can do that. Huh. An unseen force guides Alex's hand towards the painting, compelling her to look behind it. She yeah, girl. A sense of familiarity overcomes her, and as the chapter page comes to her finger, so does the realization that Roberto's spirit is aiding her. Cool. A war to end all wars. Awesome. Are you masturbating? Oh no, you're cutting Can we put Ainsley Harriott over this?
Give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
The Black Guardian grows restless, my liege.
African American Guardian to you, sir.
The binding continues to weaken. We feed it flesh, but I fear it will not guard the relic too much longer.
There is no choice in the matter. It must remain and guard the artifact until the time of planetary alignment. After that, the Guardian may return to its lair.
Huh.
Our master does not like failure.
Does any master like failure?
To keep the binding intact.
Then we have to find more flesh and bone.
Man, you guys are just not very nice people. If I can say so myself. You know, I knew this pillar of flesh, this stack of human bodies. I knew it was going to be important for something later. What twisted psyche could have executed this drawing? Indeed. There's Roberto. I knew every single thing in this room is important, and I love it. That's cool. This is a bizarre drawing of a Cyclopean city. Its immense architecture, the detail is incredible. You can almost imagine the city's inhabitants. I feel like that's going to be important later. Maybe next chapter. I don't know. Like, Cambodia was important. The cathedral in France was important. Gothic cathedral. Grim picture. I don't know if this one's going to be important. It just kind of looks like a mirror that's been very fogged up. But oh well. I don't think there's anything important that we need to do here. So I guess we'll just read another chapter page. Sure, let's do that. Let's go.
The war to end all wars redefined how mankind looked at war.
Indeed
and
it
the
did.
value of human life.
And then there was another one
Over
like 20 years
19,000
later.
men lost their lives every day in the trenches of the Somme. Some say uselessly. Some invoke a higher cause.
Oh, so we're going back to World War I now. That's cool.
Many journalists who spent time in the trenches. But I found the account of a certain Peter Jacob to be the most horrible of all.
Peter Jacob,
His
eh?
implication about the ancients' involvement with the war was hideous and so obvious. With the horror of the Battle of the Somme scant miles away and the distant echoes of pounding artillery, a young journalist named Peter Jacob researched his latest story from the front lines.
Cool.
His grim task brought him to Oubliette Cathedral,
Oh.
now transformed into a field hospital.
Okay. So we're back here again. Huh.
Behind all the senseless violence that surrounds me.
Back in this dank cathedral.
A rate unheard of in centuries of warfare. Shelling, machine guns, mustard gas, rip, pierce, burn your flesh.
Yeah, it's all awful.
Men soak gauze in their own urine to stop the insidious gas. The hospitals here cannot cope with the torrent of wounded.
You know, he looks a lot like someone. Like either from Tarzan or from like Atlantis. The Disney movies, that is. I feel. Where's... That's not suspicious at all. Okay, so... Oh, it's shaking. I guess that's because of the war and all that. A soldier's letter lies on the table waiting to be sent home. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. It ain't going home now, bitch! Okay, so we're... Oh, a lucky penny. Oh, flash pan, flash powder, cool. Can we take photos? I guess not. Journalist, eh? I didn't expect her to be a journalist, especially not... I expected a soldier to be... Oh, bomb! Bombs away! Oh no! Oh jeez! Okay, I very much like that this guy actually runs at an acceptable pace, though. Covered with blood-stained sheets, these poor souls have passed from this world. For them, the suffering is over, but for those around them, the ordeal continues. Ah, yes, indeed. I remember the war. Wasn't good. That's my... Okay, this guy has a reasonable amount of health, a decent amount of magic. Well, a decent amount of health, a good amount of magic, but he does not have a lot of sanity. Let's read the letter, though. First letter from Private Reginald Jackson to his love Margaret. Margaret is such an early 1900s name. I was admitted to this Oh no, this is the guy. Right. I was admitted to this hospital on Tuesday. The damage caused to my legs was slight, but there is no way that I could ever walk normally again. I hate this place. Every day I'm reminded that I will never be able to do the things I love. The hospital is a very strange place. Converted from an old cathedral, there is an odd atmosphere around it. Silent but for the words of the wounded, calling out in the night. There is no doubt it is haunted. What I find most odd in this place is that you never see anyone leave during the day. It's not right. No goodbyes or farewells, just an empty bed when you wake. Gee, I wonder if something shady takes place here. Do you think so? Oh, gee. Let's see here. Yeah, this guy sort of looks like Tarzan's father, I think. The hair reminds me... Oh, that's right! The hair reminds me of Jim Hawkins from The Treasure Planet. Oh, I love that movie. Okay, let's see. The soldier is rather distressed. Perhaps because he's damaged. Probably. With a motherly voice, the nurse advises that Peter get some rest. Peter? Alright, I'm Peter. Covered with bloodstained sheets. Yeah. Now, where do I find... Oh, what was that? The faint sound of moaning emanates from behind the linen veils. Whispered utterances, frantic prayers to loved ones, words offered only by those who face their mortality. It's like that book. Hey man, how are you? Why does he zoom in on this guy? I feel like there's a significance to this. You're asleep, right? Can I take a photo? Check. This is a photographer's flash pan used to hold. Yeah. It's gonna be used to stun. Oh, okay. Flash powder. Equip. Well, now I just look like a dingus all the time, don't I? It's like I'm holding a gun gangster style, except it's not a gun at all. It's like, yo, I'm pop a cap in this bitch. Pow pow. No, there's nothing. Alright. It reminds me of that book, I believe it's a book, the Snows of Kilimanjaro. We read that for school, actually. So, let's see. The guard frowns and ushers Peter away from the organ. Touch my organ. He explains that it is one of the few antiques in the region that has so far survived the war. And that while he's alive, it will remain intact. Cool. Not allowed to play any sweet tunes, but okay. The guard quietly but strongly points out that the area is off limits to civilians. I am not a civilian, I am a photographer. That's the excuse they use in, like, every movie. Like the Michael Bay movies. Like, no, I'm a photographer. Flash, like, upskirt shot of Megan Fox. Just, photographer. No, let me in. Peter finds a sealed envelope that seems to have been left behind. Okay. I believe, this guy's more of a postman. Looks rather official. Well, I'm getting the prompt for yes or no, so that's a yes. Soldier's orders. Cool. Let's read them. This guy's more like a postman than a photographer, if you know what I'm saying. An official note on Army Regulation Stationery. The note reads, Private Thompson, by order of Lieutenant Hargraves on behalf of HRH George V, you are to leave... His royal something, I guess. You are to leave your post of duty and rally in the streets outside Oublier Cathedral. Further orders will be presented at the rallying point. God save the king. Yes, I agree. It's better than God to kill the king, you know. This guy's good at running. I like that. That's a good sign. Let's see. Abruptly, the guard asks if Peter has clearance for the old towers if it is a restricted area. I'm going to guess it is then. Wonderful. I don't know what to do. I'm not going to lie with you guys. I'm not going to lie with you. I'm not going to lie with you guys either. I'm not a slut. Come on, guys. I don't do that either. Okay, stop. Stop. It's very nice. Nice effects here. I guess I'm supposed to go here somewhere, but it doesn't really matter because the episode is up to 20 minutes, so I'm going to have to say... Thanks a lot for watching. I snapped my finger there, but not sure if you heard. Thanks a lot for watching. There we go. See you guys next time on Let's Blindly Play Eternal Darkness Ender's Requiem when we I guess we go out in the hallway and put on our coat, take a walk or something. You know, cozy stuff. Until next time, see you then. Goodbye.